Hey, it's me, that boy Dom on that boy cooking. No, that doesn't sound right. Cooking with Dom. And I'm gonna tell you guys about a new hobby I picked up. What does that sign say back there? Should I start saying the script? Okay. So I think I found a new interest. Drum roll, please. It's cooking, but not just cooking in general. To be more specific, it's cooking meat. Now, for some background, I am not a chef. I do not like to cook, never have. And it's crazy because I basically grew up in a restaurant, but that's a story for a different day. But I am a very impatient guy. I will turn the heat all the way up just to cook the food the fastest way possible. But little old me didn't know that it just cooks the outside of the food. It looks like it's done until you take a bite and it's just straight up pink. So for a while, I just could never tell when my food was done. One more minute. As of the last couple of years, my brother has been hunting, and I know how people feel about it. You're taking the life of a precious animal. Well, yeah, but it's better for that animal to be free than to be trapped in a slaughterhouse being pumped with preservatives. One day I walk into the kitchen and he looks at me, picks up a piece of food off his plate and said, "Dude, you gotta try this." Yeah, okay. What is this delicious piece of food? Deer meat. Deer meat. Where do you buy this at? You don't. Well, you can, but I didn't. I went out and I hunted it. You went out and you got this yourself? Yeah, I did. Pretty sweet, right? And from that moment, it changed my views on hunting. After eating that piece of meat, I went down a whole rabbit hole of how many different meats there are and how to make them. So the next day, I picked up a clean slate New York strip. After observing this meat for about 20 minutes, I decided it was time to do some dramatic thing. To look it up on YouTube, because I have no clue how to cook this. It's done. Whatever, it's just the first try. Good thing I bought the 2-pack. Oh, medium rare. That's how you cook. And by the way, medium rare is how you're supposed to eat meat. It's healthier for you and it tastes better. Don't at me. When you squeeze it and you see the juices come out, that's like a reward. Straight up food. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Straight up food intercourse that so happens to be on camera. There's something about cooking a piece of steak perfectly where you just have a nice crust on the outside and it makes that noise when you rub your knife across the surface of it, and then you cut it open and you have that nice pink inside. Just gives you a shot of dopamine that you can't get anywhere else. After making the first one, I got intrigued on the different ways to cook. Like you got grilling, smoking, over searing, broiling, pan fry, crock pot. I hate crock pot. Never trust a crock pot. All that's been on my TikToks recently are just these people cooking meat, and the ones where they wear the black gloves and tear apart the brisket, that just itches a part of my brain that I didn't know that was there. Ever since this hobby of mine, I've been ordering my food online and I've been trying different kinds of meats. Like the other day I had bison. I felt so primal, like I was in the grassy lands of Yellowstone, taking down this tank of an animal with my bare hands. There are just so many different kinds of meats that you can't go to the grocery store to get that are so good. Like one of my favorites is elk. It has a naturally sweet taste to it. You don't even have to put any seasoning on it. Legend has it there's a meat called blueberry bear meat. Blueberry bear meat. And allegedly, it's where bears go out and eat an abundant amount of blueberries, and the blueberries soak into their meat. Allegedly. And I want to try it. Sounds like it's a mythical item that only a few can get their hands on. Cooking has just been such an entertaining process for me lately. Like when you're cooking a steak, you don't know how the inside's going to look. I always shoot for medium rare, but I've overcooked it a lot of times from trying to use different methods. I think it's just like trial and error type of thing. But if you mess up, just scooch it over the table. I like cooking for myself too. I don't want anyone else to enjoy my food and then judge how I made my food. Just call me selfish, I don't care. It's just the way that it is. Dude, I could have made so many inappropriate jokes with this video. I didn't. Missed opportunity. Maybe. We'll see. And that concludes Cooking with Dom. It was a fun show, so thank you. Good night, everybody. See you on the next one. If you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you watching, and thank you for all the support in the last one. Y'all have no clue how happy that made me, and I appreciate everyone who subscribed. It's a big motivator, so I just wanted to say thank you. And if you're new, I would appreciate it if you subscribed as well. But thank you. See you in the next one.